Do it before regret. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a quiet pain that flows people through life, and it is not fear, it is regret. Regret is not about what we tried and failed to do. It is about what we never tried at all. Psychology tells us that long-term regret is more closely linked to the inaction than action. Book of James warns us clearly, anyone then who knows the good he ought to do and does not do it, it sins. James chapter 4 verse 17. Life is not waiting for us to be ready. Time moves forward persistently, and every day carries a cost. The question is not whether time will pass, it will. The question is whether you will act before regret becomes your permanent compassion. Time is time. So tomorrow is not promised. One of the most dangerous lies we will tell ourselves is, I will do it tomorrow. This is a very dangerous lie. Yet the gospel confronts this illusion directly. You do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. James chapter 4 verse 14. Psychology agrees procrastination is not a time problem. It is an emotional one, rooted in fear and avoidance. Every dream drains weakens motivation. Every calling postpones the growth heavier. If God placed something in your heart, it was not for distant future that may never come. Obedience drains it. Opportunity denied. Fear is the enemy of action. Fear whispers lies. You are not ready. You are not enough. You might fail. But Scripture declares, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and sound mind. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. A famous psychologist, Susan Jeffers, said, feed the fear and do it anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is action in spite of it. Every meaningful step in life requires discomfort. If you wait until fear disappears, you will wait forever. Growth begins the moment you move while your hands are still shaking. Let's talk about talents demand action. Jesus tells the parable of the talents, and the hardest judgment fell not on the one who failed, but on the one who did nothing. You wicked and lazy servant, Matthew 25:26. Psychology calls this the use of use it or roast it principle. Unused ability weakens over time. Your gift were not given for admiration, but for application. Buried potential becomes future regret. God will not ask why you were not someone else. He will ask why you didn't become who you were created to be. What you dread today may accuse you tomorrow. Let me tell you this. Comfort is a silent killer. Yes, comfort is the silent killer. Comfort feels safe, but it slowly kills destiny. Proverbs warns us, the complacence of the fools will destroy them. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 32. The modern psychology confirms that comfort zones reduce resilience and creativity. Nothing grows in comfort, not faith, not character, not purpose. If your life feels stagnant, it may be because you have chosen surfeit over calling. Discomfort is often God's invitation to the next level. Do not confuse peace with passivity. Sometimes rest is obedience, but sometimes action is. Regret is louder than fear. Studies in psychology show that people regret missed chances far more than failed attempts. Failure teaches, regret hunts. Paul understood this when he said, "Forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on." Philippians chapter 3 verse 13 and 14. Fear says you are tried. Regret says you didn't. One breeds wisdom, the other breeds sorrow. You may fail in the attempt, but you will succeed in running. The only irreversible mistake is refusing to begin. Just take a small step till the matter. Many people delay action because they believe it must be perfect. Yet Jesus said, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much." Luke chapter 16 verse 10. Psychology supports this through the principle of incremental progress. Small consistent actions outperform dramatic intentions. You do not need to see the entire staircase. Just take next step. Wait for perfection is another form of fear. God honors obedience, not perfection. Start where you are with what you have. You will answer for your life. One day, every excuse will fall silence. Scripture reminds us, "So then each of us will give an account of ourselves to God." Romans chapter 14 verse 12. Psychology speaks of extensive accountability, the understanding that meaning comes from responsibility. You cannot live someone else's calling, and no one else can live yours. Blaming circumstances may feel comforting now, but it will not satisfy your soul later. Ownership is the doorway to purpose. Responsibility is not a burden, it is a privilege. I want to tell you this. Just take note. Today is the moment of power. The Bible does not tell us tomorrow is the day of salvation. It says, now is the time of God's favor. Now is the day of salvation. 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 2. Psychology calls this present bias. The present moment is the only place where change can occur. Yesterday is the memory. Tomorrow is imagination. Today is power. Every decision you postpone trains your mind to delay again. Every action you take trains courage. What you do today shapes who you become tomorrow. Do it before regret. In the end, you will not regret praying more, loving harder, serving faithfully, and obeying God is free. You will regret silent when you should have spoken, delay when you should have moved, and fear when you should have trusted. Jesus said, "Follow me," not understanding everything first. Psychology teaches us The meaning comes from action aligned with values. Faith is not just belief, it is movement. So start the business, write the book, apologize, forgive, serve, obey. Yes, do it before regret becomes your destiny. Thank you.